Season's greetings, St. Martin. I'm Yesenia Lassero.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We bring the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the holiday season and everything is busy. Before we get too busy, let's jump into these top headlines.
Police investigate string of Saturday night robberies. Police are investigating a series of robberies that took place on Saturday night, starting with an armed robbery at a jewelry store in Maho area around 9 p.m. According to early reports, several suspects dressed in black smashed the store's glass entrance and stormed inside. They later fled toward Lowlands in a gray vehicle. Witnesses say that the same vehicle was later found abandoned on the northern side of the island, where French authorities are now assisting with the investigation. Not long after the Maho incident, police received reports of 2 additional break-ins. One occurred near the Ebenezer Estate community, where a robberies lottery sales point was broken into. The nearby KFC restaurant was also targeted. All 3 incidents remain under active investigation. Police are gathering more information and updates will be provided as they become available.
Holiday weekend to remember. St. Martin glows with culture, community, and Christmas spirit. St. Martin ushered in the holiday season with one of its busiest and most vibrant weekends of the year. 3 full days packed with cultural reflection, festive gatherings, live entertainment, and community traditions that brought the island together in true St. Martin style. The weekend began on Friday with a historic moment for the island in commemoration of St. Martin Thanksgiving Day, which is Sunday, December 7th. The One St. Martin Association hosted its first ever St. Martin Thanksgiving Symposium, featuring renowned keynote speaker Dr. Carlisle Corbin. Attendees engaged in deep and meaningful conversations on self-determination, governance, and the future of the island's unity and identity. The atmosphere was as warm as the discussions. Participants later gathered to break bread together for an early Thanksgiving lunch, celebrating heritage, solidarity, and a shared vision for the island's future. It was a powerful and reflective start to an already bustling weekend. Saturday belonged to the foodies and families. Belly Full Fest, presented by SXM Promotions, started off slowly in the early afternoon, but quickly transformed into a lively celebration as evening rolled in. More than 20 vendor booths lined the festival grounds, offering everything from national dishes and homemade treats to local drinks, guavaberry delights, and creative culinary surprises. Kids and adults alike lit up at the arrival of Santa Claus and the Grinch, while Sweet Pan Entertainment filled the air with music that had the crowd swaying well into the night. Meanwhile, the Christmas spirit spread across the island as Sister Regina and Sister Basilia Center unveiled their charming Christmas villages, one in Simpson Bay and the other in Phillipsburg, drawing families for photos, treats, crafts, and early holiday cheer. By Sunday, the island was in full festive mode. Crowds gathered at Walter Plant Square for the lighting of the Christmas tree and holiday decor, officially kicking off the season with brilliant colors, joyful music, and plenty of community spirit. Elsewhere, the Rumino Domino Tournament brought competitive fun to the weekend, drawing players eager to test their skills in a lively atmosphere. And wrapping up the day with elegance, the Interact Live Legends Gala, which took place at the Marriott, honoring local legends and community contributors with an evening of glamour, celebration, and some nice live entertainment. From cultural reflection and panel discussions to food festivals, family fun, friendly competition, and dazzling Christmas lights, St. Martin showcased the very best of its traditions and talent. It was a packed holiday weekend, bursting with energy and connection, one that reminded everyone why this small island shines so brightly during the season of gratitude and celebration. Season's greetings.
PM Mercelina heads to the Netherlands for high-level regional talks. The Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Mercelina, will be traveling to the Netherlands from December 6th to 13th for a previously scheduled working visit, one that has now taken on greater urgency. His trip gained added importance after a meeting with the Prime Minister of Curaçao and of Aruba, Kilmar Pisas and Mike Iman. Both leaders mandated PM Mercelina to represent all three countries during the upcoming discussions in the Netherlands, especially as new developments continue to unfold between the United States and Venezuela. Mercelina said it was essential for St. Martin to stay engaged at the highest diplomatic levels to safeguard national and regional security. He is scheduled to meet Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof on Monday, December 8th, which is today, to receive first-hand updates and directly present St. Martin's priorities. The working visit also builds on earlier discussions held in New York with Kingdom partners, focusing on cooperation, preparedness, and major international issues. Given their geographic proximity to areas of concern, Aruba and Curaçao's leaders may not attend all sessions in person, but Mercelina noted that their official representatives will remain actively involved. Throughout the week, the Prime Minister will join a full agenda of strategic meetings, including consultations with the Minister Plenipotentiary in The Hague, discussions with the Dutch Association of Municipalities, and several high-level multilateral sessions. He also plans to meet the Dutch Minister of Foreign Affairs, Van Wale, to discuss current international tensions affecting the kingdom. Additionally, PM Mercelina will participate in the Inter-Expo Conference in The Hague, an event reflecting on the kingdom's future 15 years after 10-10-10. He is expected to join regional leaders and experts on various panels and deliver a keynote address on constitutional autonomy. The government of St. Martin will continue sharing updates as the visit unfolds. A major milestone for St. Martin's creative community is just days away. After months of teamwork, planning, and passion, a new chapter is about to begin. We'll share what it means and who brings it together in today's featured story. But first, the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's it for your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of St. Martin. So as you enjoy your Monday, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
I am Karim Tulen, co-founder of Carib Assist Pro. Our goal is to help busy professionals, elderly, housewives, local, tourists, practically anybody that needs assistance in the day-to-day chores.
We have different services like groceries, do your shopping, and also run your errands. We can provide transportation services for all members of the family, whether it's you on commute or getting the kids to school. House activities and house services that include pet sitting. All of these let us take off your hands and let us make those reservations so you don't have to stress about having a good time.
So you can have less stress and more free time. Through our discretion, we make an impression.
Dutch Caribbean Governors Unite for Saba Day 50th anniversary. On Thursday, December 4th, Governor Jamu Bailey welcomed the governors of Aruba and Curaçao, His Excellency Alfonso Bucaut and His Excellency Maurice de Court, to St. Martin ahead of a major regional celebration. The three governors are in the territory to take part in the 50th anniversary of Saba Day, which was celebrated last week on the island of Saba. The milestone event featured a full program, starting with an ecumenical service, followed by the Saba flag hoisting, cultural parade, and an official ceremony, which capped off with a grand toast. After the formal festivities, the delegation continued with a private program on Saba before returning to St. Martin. Their joint visit highlights the strong relationship among the Dutch Caribbean islands and reinforces the long-standing spirit of unity across the region.
2026 declared Year of Environmental Education Awareness by Green Dream Projects. The Green Dream Projects Foundation has officially declared 2026 as a year of environmental education awareness, setting the stage for a major island-wide collaboration and hands-on sustainability learning for students on both sides of St. Martin. Throughout the year, the Foundation plans to roll out a variety of interactive school programs and community projects aimed at helping young people understand sustainability, responsible waste management, and the principles of a circular economy. To strengthen this effort, the Foundation will seek partnerships with several key organizations, including Teen Times, the Lions Club, the Nature Foundation, EPIC's Perpetual Plastics Program, the University of St. Martin, American University, and Plastic Free SXM. The goal is to unite youth, media, environmental advocates, and community groups to boost awareness and participation across the island. A major part of the initiative includes the newly formed Green Dream Projects Association on the French side. This cross-border branch will bring students from both sides of the island together for environmental education, cultural exchange, and joint sustainability activities. In the coming months, the Foundation will reveal more details about upcoming programs and is inviting collaboration from government agencies and NGOs to ensure these young-centered initiatives grow sustainably and become part of national development. This shared mission, led by Foundation President Claude Javois, aims to create a generation of environmentally conscious leaders equipped to protect the island's future.
Kingdom Crisis Team strengthen cooperation at Curaçao 2025 conference. The Kingdom's crisis teams wrapped up a full week of training and collaboration in Curaçao, where crisis management and crisis communication were the central focus of two major annual events. More than 100 crisis managers and communication specialists from across the kingdom participated in the 6th Crisis Management Week and the 2nd Crisis Communication Week. Representatives attended from the European Netherlands, Curaçao, Aruba, St. Martin, and the Caribbean Netherlands. Crisis coordinators and communication staff from Bonaire, St. Eustatius, and Saba also joined, along with teams from the communication department of the Rijksdienst Caribisch Nederland. The gathering served as an important platform for all islands and partners to strengthen cooperation, share strategies, and learn from one another's approaches to managing emergencies. Participants emphasized the importance of close collaboration, noting that stronger teamwork leads to faster, more effective responses during incidents, disasters, and large-scale crises. With shared commitment and improved coordination, crisis teams across the kingdom say they are better prepared to protect their communities when it matters most. From musicians and writers to designers, filmmakers, and craft makers, more than 50 plus creatives have already said, "Count me in." And now, with the first annual general meeting on the horizon, the movement is officially taking shape. Our full featured story is moments away.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe,
the right to learn and get an education,
the right to speak up and be heard,
the right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Martin is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities make us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Hi, my name is Mark Johnson from the Jewel Cottage and the Cottage Club Hotel in Saba. I use Card Assist in St. Martin for all my shopping needs and they provide me great service, and they deliver everything in perfect condition and on time.
Today on our News Desk feature story, we take a deeper look at the issues shaping life, policy, and progress across our island and the region. Our feature asks a guiding question. It breaks down the complexities behind major decisions, community concerns, and long-term developments that affect our environment, our economy, and the way we live. Our feature explores not only what is happening, but why it matters and what it could mean for St. Martin's future.
This upcoming weekend marks a moment many have been waiting for, a moment that has quietly been building behind the scenes, carried forward by passion, persistence, and the belief that creativity deserves a real seat at the table. On Saturday, December 13th, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Government Administration Building, the St. Martin Creatives Guild will hold its first annual general meeting, a historic gathering that officially brings the island's creative community together, not just as individuals, but as a unified force with purpose, structure, and vision. For years, a foundational board of 3, down from 5 dedicated individuals, have worked tirelessly to guide the Guild through its early stages, drafting documents, shaping its identity, and preparing it for the members who would one day carry it forward. And that day has come, with more than 50 plus creatives already registered, representing the full color and texture of the island's artistic landscape. The Guild is stepping boldly into its next chapter, and the numbers tell a powerful story. Performing artists, musicians, dancers, actors, they make up the largest group with 25 members already engaged. Visual artists follow closely behind painters, sculptors, photographers, each adding their own lens on island life. Writers and poets are right there as well, 19 strong, alongside 19 digital creators working in animation, video design, and multimedia arts. And then there are the craftspeople, the fashion stylists, the culinary innovators, the designers, the sound engineers, each representing a piece of St. Martin's creative DNA. This isn't just an association, it's a network, a movement, a statement that the orange economy, the global term for the economic power of creativity, is alive and rising right here at home. Saturday's AGM will do more than bring people into the same room. Members will elect the Guild's first board, ratify its founding documents, and help shape the direction for 2026 and beyond. It's a chance for new voices to be heard, for ideas to take root, and for the island's creative workers to begin building something many have asked for: a structured, collective voice. Because the mission of the Guild is as ambitious as it is meaningful. It will work to advance the social, economic, and cultural well-being of artists and performers. It will protect wages, work conditions, access to benefits, and safety in creative workplaces. It will provide legal guidance, strengthen industry relationships, and ensure that artists who are often independent, unrecognized, or undervalued finally have representation and support. And perhaps most importantly, it will cultivate unity. The kind of unity that allows creatives not just to express themselves, but to negotiate, to organize, to influence policy, and to participate in shaping St. Martin's cultural future. There is a reason the welcome message to members begins with the words, "It's finally here," because this has been a long time coming, a dream held by many, fulfilled by few, and now entrusted to a new generation of storytellers, makers, and innovators. The St. Martin Creatives Guild represents more than the sum of its artistic parts. It represents potential, independence, economic opportunity, and a community ready to stand together, build together, and create together. This Saturday, December 13th at 2 p.m., a new chapter begins, not just for artists, but for St. Martin itself. If you or anyone you know are still very interested in joining the St. Martin Creatives Guild, you can register for membership by going to the Facebook page St. Martin Creative Skills.
And that brings us to the end of today's News Desk feature story. Thank you for joining us as we look beyond the immediate story and think about the broader implications for our island. Whether the answers are clear or still evolving, the goal is to spark informed conversation and deepen understanding. This has been our featured story. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm Austin Lawrence.
And I am Justine Lassiter. I wish you an amazing day. See you tomorrow.
Happy holidays, St. Martin. Stay friendly, though.